This is a day that the Lord has made. Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. My name is Vanessa. I am a Christian woman doing my best to follow Jesus Christ, who's the truth and the way to everlasting life. And I don't know if I checked my teeth, but oh well. I am in the process of cleaning my room, which I had been wanting to do for a few weeks, and I finally tackled, those zones that you just pile up stuff. Well, not all of it, just the main one. And I decided, because I have my eyeglasses everywhere. Hey Willow, welcome to my live stream. Oh goodness, I'm talking about my glasses. I have my glasses all over the place, and so I decided to put them in order, and why not share them with you all. I do get compliments on my eyeglasses a lot, so I wanted to share with y'all my collection. Now, my prescription has not changed, thankfully, in years. I mean, it's slightly, but it's not to the point where I'm getting rid of my favorite glasses. Nuh-uh. So I'm going to share that. Let me gather them all. So what I did is I have like a clear shoebox from Dollar Tree. And I've got all of my eyeglass cases in here, because I think this is the best way for me to store them, to make sure they don't get scratched. I want them in their case, and I don't want them to get smashed or anything like that. Yeah, this might be boring, but I want to do this, so this is what I'm doing. First of all, I'm keeping my son's very first pair of glasses that he owned as a little third grader. And of course, they're all broken. These are Skechers brands. The Skechers brand. He had them in blue and in red and in black. That was usually the pair we got him every year to match with his outfits. And I kept one pair, the very first pair. And if you have a child, I really do recommend you buy the warranty where they replace it within 1 year. We always had my son's glasses replaced because they always broke. Yes, I remember you saying that, Willow. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Millie. Hello, Adam. And I also have my son's Ray-Ban sunglasses that he probably never really wore, but in case he wants to wear some sunglasses, because these are 2 prescriptions ago, or 1, I'm keeping them for him. Congratulations, Willow! On July 23rd, huh? On a Wednesday. Oh, how exciting. Okay, now I'm going to get into my sunglasses, or my glasses. First, where are you at? I didn't bring them. Okay, I didn't bring them, but I have a pair. They kind of look like this. They're my oldest pair, and I use them when I color my hair, because I cannot see if I don't have my eyeglasses on. So those I kept somewhere else, but I do have a pair, my oldest pair, that I use when I dye my hair. All right, so we're not going to see those because they're not here. Let me find the pair I want to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to take these off. These are my newest pair. Let me take those off. This pair, I think, is by Bobby I want to say Bobby Brooks, but I could be wrong. Odolfo? I don't know. Oscar. Now these glasses, I have been wearing these for a long time. They're scratched on the lens, they're scratched on the frame, but I still was wearing them. Hello Shagun, hello Lamarna. Hello Willis. Oh, cool. I do, it's basically whatever I want to share about my life from a Christian woman point of view. Hello Aaliyah. So these I purchased from, I want to say from a Walmart. Hey, Lively Cuts, I'm talking about my eyeglasses. I hope you enjoy while I read messages. Hey, Manohar. Hi, Aaliyah. And this is the kind of eyeglasses I go for. I don't go for what's in style. This is the style I go for me. I don't support the LGTB, whatever, community. So I have them here. I think these are Oscar de la Renta. Okay, I don't know. Now, the next pair I really, really enjoyed, and I feel like super girl when I wear these. These right here. But these make me feel like I'm really bold, and they make me feel like I'm gonna really stick out in the crowd. And I don't like attention, y'all, so these I don't wear often, but I do enjoy them. Oh, thank you, Lively Cuts. Yes, I miss you too. I'm doing good. I'm just slowing down the live stream time, but I'm still here. These are by Cristiano, what's his name? Christian Siriano. Okay. They have a design inside, but basically they're black and clear right here. So then when I purchased these, I'm like, I probably will like another pair of Christian Siriano. So I bought another pair that was a little slightly different. I think this is like a brown color with tortoise and a gold accent here. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this. I don't like these as much as I like the other pair. And what I had to do, y'all, and I don't have them here, is I had to order these little pieces. No, hello, Ronnie, only Josh. I had to order this little plastic sticker piece to make a nose pad, I guess, so that they would sit more on my nose and not on my bridge, because that's what happened before. So they're a little more wearable for me. I bought those little pieces on Amazon. You just, everything you need, basically it's been what's that word? Someone already thought of it and created it. So that's my other pair that I really enjoy. Then I got into sunglasses. I was like, you know what? I never ever had bought myself sunglasses because I wear prescription. But then when I realized my prescription's not changing and these glasses are gonna last me for a long time, I bought me some. So I've got a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses. Again, I probably should put that nose piece here because I don't really like how it sits on my face. but these are all black. So whenever I want to wear all black, or whenever this is suitable for the outfit, I have this pair, this option. Oh, I'm having fun, y'all. Then I bought me a pair of aviator sunglasses. You guys have seen me wear them. They're by Ralph Lauren, apparently. And these are brown and gold. So when I'm wearing brown and gold, this goes with the outfit. That way I can see all the time. And the reason I think I invested so much in eyeglasses is because I cannot wear contacts. They do not agree with my eyes after a long period of time. Okay, where are these? My more recent pair of eyeglasses is by Vera Wang. Or no, Vera Bradley. You're only one. You always notice my glasses. These are blue, a blueprint. So if I'm going to wear blue, I can wear these glasses. Yeah, I'm talking about my glasses, but you guys can chat and I will. Lively, how are you doing? I will answer your questions. So before my current prescription ran out, I was like, let me go and buy me some more glasses because I don't plan on going to the eye doctor for like 5 years, y'all. Unless my prescription really changes. So I got me another pair of sunglasses. These are like a pinkish color, and they also have like a pink, I think it's called amber. So it's something different than what I have. Diddy, I'm hitting you out, kicking you out. You don't belong here. So these are my newest pair of sunglasses that just came in the mail yesterday. I showed my son and he's like, he really didn't have anything nice. He didn't have anything to say. I like them. I don't care. I don't care if they look good on me or not. They have a really cute like flower design, but you can't really tell from the front. And I bought these on eyebuy.com. I'm not sponsored and I'm not trying to influence anyone, but let me tell you, I bought 2 pairs, these sunglasses, along with these glasses that I first started with. I'm gonna put these back on, which is my favorite style, for $129 for these 2 pairs. You cannot beat that. This pair and this pair, prescription, $129. So much more affordable than buying it at the eye doctor. No matter if you're buying it at Walmart, at, I don't know what other big companies you guys go to, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I wanted to do that for myself, share with y'all my eyeglasses. Okay, these are all of them, plus the 1 pair I told you. Thank you, Lively. He says my glasses look stylish. Hello, Juan. Let's see. Jay, make sure you get back to me. What? Okay, Jay, that's inappropriate. I have no clue what he's saying. I don't wear glasses because I'm afraid if I see myself clearly, I'll fall in love with myself. Good one, no. You pay $260 for 1 pair of glasses, right? Okay, let me tell you. I'm pretty sure these Ray-Bans and those Ralph Laurens, I'm pretty sure I paid about $250 just for the one pair, right? And I got these two pairs for only $129. So I recommend to go and get your prescription at an eye doctor. Try on the glasses, and you're going to find measurements inside. Note the measurement that fits you best so that you can go search for them online. Hello, Jory. You are blessed, Lively Cuts. Okay, so my dad, he can see far, but he needs reading glasses as he got older. My mother could read without glasses, but couldn't see far. So I ended up with my mom's vision. I can read without glasses and kind of see up close. Like whenever I'm looking at my phone, I take off my glasses because it's more clear when I take off my glasses to look at my phone. Ooh. Oh, you're still there. I don't know what I did. Are you guys still there? Can you hear me? Scratch resistant and transition. My kids play a lot of sports, so they are outside a lot. I get the thinner. I pay for thinner eyeglass, the lens. So these, even though I paid for the thinner glass here, it was still $129. And I got transition glasses, y'all, when I was in 4th grade. I hated them. I hated them. I hated them. Never went back to a transition pair again. How does your son like them? Yeah, I was saying earlier, if you missed out, because I shared a few of my son's glasses too, because I kept his very first pair he ever had, which they're broken. So every year I'd take him to get his prescription, buy him glasses, and I would pay for the warranty because it never failed. He would break his glasses. So we always used that warranty. I'm glad he thinks they're cool. Yeah, maybe they're better now, but when I used to have transitions, it was like they would always kind of be they would never really be clear. So I hated going around with like looking like I had sunglasses all the time. I don't like that look. Yes, I ignore people who I don't know or say something that's totally inappropriate. They are good inside. What is this called? Oh. All right, let me see what is. I'm trying to read, y'all. Okay, so they look clear. I've seen the commercials for those magnetic types. I don't know about that. I feel like I would have totally scratched up lenses. Sorry, somebody's asking me how I make my YouTube videos. My real family is asking me. How is everybody else doing on this? Okay, no, were they to see far or to read? Come on. You know what? I think I told you guys, I have an uncle on my dad's side that has a YouTube channel, or two. He has a few. And on my mom's side, I have one of my first cousins. He has a YouTube channel. I think that's the only YouTubers I know in my family. You know what? No, that's good. That's good that you can see fairly well. What is BCG? That sounds bad. Good for you, quite ICT. Why don't you go do some work on your YouTube channel? You know what, you guys, every now and then I do join other people's live streams, but I don't say, I have a YouTube channel. If somebody finds me, they're gonna just find me organically. Does my son? Yes. So I was showing you guys his very first pair that he got when he was like in first grade. I started wearing glasses when I was in third grade. He wore them in first. They're broken. Look. This is what I'm telling you. That's why it's good to wear the to buy the warranty. So back then, Skechers was the brand that he chose. He liked them, and so we'd get different colors for him. I'd always buy him 2 pairs of glasses with the warranty every year. That's what I do. Well, now he's into contacts, but so he has a pair of prescription glasses in case, you know, he can't wear the contacts. Yes, Juan. Many of you found me organically. I think when I first started, I shared maybe with 5 of my family members or friends, like my closest 5. And that was it. If they wanted to watch, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. But just to get me a few subscribers right away, I only shared with 5, and that was it. The rest of you just found me however. King, I've never seen you here. You probably never commented before. Welcome back. Lisa, I think I do remember you. I think I do. Yeah, I was. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:30 where I'm at. I was watching TV and then I got tired of watching TV. And I was like, let me go do some cleaning in my room. And then I came across my eyeglasses. I had them all over the place. So I was like, let me organize them. And why not share? Because you guys do comment on my glasses. Lively is at work, but he's listening. Thank you, Lively. Lively sent me, I think they're called super chats on here. So thank you so much, Lively. I used to do videos and vlog, I guess you would call them. That takes a lot of work to edit and put it together. And ever since I came into live stream, I've done less videos. Maybe I will go back to doing a video. I don't know. Vlogging. I don't remember that, Lisa, but thank you. Merlin, I don't take commands or demands. If I want to tell a joke, I will. Live is funner because I can interact with you all. It's like we're keeping each other company. It is funner. Yes, John. You're right. You know what? I went to... You like my look right now? Right now, I just don't care. It's my I don't care look. I went to the post office, my local post office, and y'all, I was a week too late. There was a posting that there was a singles night somewhere in town. Oops. And I missed out on it. I was upset. Did I take a picture of it anyways? I need to go back to see what group, what group sponsored it, because I need to be on the lookout to see if they will do something like that again. I did not take a picture, so I guess I'll be going to the post office again. Because apparently wherever I'm going, I'm not having any. It's not the perfect time or place for me to find my husband. Oh, thank you, King. Yeah, I want to believe that the Lord is still working on me. And he's still working on my future husband. It's just not the right time yet. And until then, I'm going to make the best of it, my life. If there's any single women on here, I am doing every Saturday morning Proverbs 31 Bible study, and also 31 prayers for your future husband. I'm doing that every Saturday morning. And it is so intentional. It is praying in such an intentional way for your future husband. So we'll see how that turns out. It's going to last me until the end of the year. Every Saturday until the end of the year. Okay, are there any wrestling fans in here? The other night in my live stream, I can't remember who it was, but we were talking about Hulk Hogan. And he passed away today. He was the what do you call them? He was the trailblazer, I think, for wrestling. Made it really popular. Actually, there's a lot of people who passed in the past few days that are celebrities that were well known. Okay, Ali is saying your friendly reminder to pray and let God have it all. Amen. Yes, let him have your anger. Let him have your sadness. Let him have your loneliness. Let him have your weaknesses. Let him have your mistakes, all of it. He will take care of it for you. Okay, what is tonight? It's Thursday night. Where's everybody at? Why are you so quiet? I know Lively said he's listening, but what about you others? How is your night going? Has your weekend started? I know some people work 4/10s, so they'll have tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which is nice. I've had that schedule before. That's really nice. I could probably work that schedule out now. I might be able to persuade my supervisor to let me have Fridays off. That would be the best. Dun, 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 dun. So see, this eyeglass style has like rimless on the bottom, so they almost look invisible. And I have worn glasses like this. This is my favorite style. Very simple. Nothing crazy, no bright color, anything like that. And when I wear these, people don't even realize I wear glasses. But then when I go and put these glasses on, they're like, oh, I didn't know you wore glasses. Or you got new glasses. And I'm like, no, I've always worn glasses. They just didn't notice, apparently. I kind of feel like I could hide also behind my glasses. Like, you can't see the fine lines, you can't see the darkness. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But I'm pretty sure you can. So they're like, my glasses are kind of like my security blanket. I'm going to put that as a question. You have a security blanket. Yeah, my glasses are kind of like my security blanket. Okay, so Thursday just wasn't a good night to come on here. There's Gia. Hello. It's been pretty quiet in the chat, Gia. At first it was exciting, but now it's gotten quiet. Let's see if anyone answers my question at least. I do need to trim my fingernails. All right, whoever is there, how are you? And my question is, do you have a security blanket? And I was saying how I feel like my glasses are my security blanket. Is that what it's called? A security blanket? Or am I missing the phrase, y'all? It's kind of it's not figurative, Gia. It's like a literal question. Is there something that makes you feel secure? That makes you feel you're safe? And I'm saying my glasses are my security blanket. Hey, Maurice. How's it going? I was just sharing all of my glasses. And now I'm saying my glasses are like my security blanket. See, these are all of my glasses in the shoebox. All of my glasses that I call my collection. Oh, so you just ate. Amen. And now you're sleepy. I've had other glasses that I paid for them, I got them, and I just ended up not really liking them. So whenever I don't want a pair of glasses, I put them in the donation bin at the Eyeglass place. So I have a pair that I'm going to donate the next time I go, because when I wear them, I don't know why, maybe it's the angle or something, but it's so difficult for me to see up close when I wear those other glasses. Like to read. You have a collection of watches? Nice. That's cool. Hi Joe, how's it going? Okay, Gia's is her cat. Mowbreeze, how many watches do you have? Where are you at, Joe Cruz? That it is so hot. Oh, wow. That is a lot. How long have you been collecting them? Oh, wow. Speaking of mosquitoes, I have not had a problem with them yet here in Arizona. So these are not just eyeglasses, they're also sunglasses. Let me show you my newest pair, Mo Breeze. These are my newest eyeglasses. I bought them online and they arrived yesterday. And then I bought myself a pair of sunglasses also. So both of these were $129. I was like so excited. These are my new sunglasses, y'all. They make me feel fancy, y'all. Fancy. My son wasn't too crazy when I showed him these. You know what though? When I did see these online, they reminded me of a pair of sunglasses my mom had when I was little. I was like, this is totally, I totally have to get these. The Warrior. Joe says, don't go to Texas or Arkansas. Then the last big mosquito I saw was flying with a midget shirt on. Thanks, Mo Breeze. Yeah, I cannot wait to wear these out somewhere. So now I have, these are like a pink shade of sunglasses. I have my aviator style glasses, which is like for brown and my gold outfits. And then I have black Ray-Bans. So I have 3 different styles to fit with my outfit. As if I really have a lot of outfits, y'all. Or you know what I mean, as if I really go out. Yes, I like to match my glasses and my sunglasses now. Gia thinks I'm very motherly. Thank you. Yeah, I decided once I realized my prescription wasn't changing that I would invest in my eyeglasses and some sunglasses. Blue Ray-Bans. Oh, that's cool. Are they sunglasses? Hello, Chrissy. Am I an actress? I am not an actress. Although, I think I would do well in acting. I bought Costa sunglasses. I don't think I've ever heard of those. Okay. Mo Breeze, when I was in 4th grade, I begged for the transition lenses. And maybe they're different now, but I totally regretted getting transition glasses. So I've never got those again. It was because it always, like, they never fully went to clear is what it seemed like, and I always looked like I had sunglasses on. I'm too scared to try them now. Somebody was on here earlier and said that they bought the transition for their children and they seem to go back to clear, and they're never really in that in-between stage, I guess. I don't know what other actress there is, Chrissy. Gia has sunglasses too. Nice. Now, I've seen the commercials where they've got those magnetic glasses. I would feel like I'm scratching up my lenses. So I'm not even going to try that route either. Chris Y. Gia remembers Mo Breeze has a motorcycle. Sorry, I just remembered something. I went to the post office today and stopped to take a look at all of the notices that were posted, and they were posting that the local transportation service is free in the month of July. And I have it on my bucket list to take a ride around town to see where it goes. And I was telling my niece, who has 2 little boys, because she said she wanted to take a ride also. And so I was texting her that for a few more days here in July, it's free to get onto that transportation. So y'all, if I get on that transportation, maybe I will record it and post a video. I want to experience life on the local public transportation. Am I homeless? Nope. I am not homeless. Jesus is my home. I will never be homeless. What else is new other than getting these glasses? They arrived yesterday. Finding out that there's public transportation is free. Hi Lori, how's it going? Work has been so good. I'm so grateful. This week has been a good week. Vikas, I no understand. What else? Oh. Yeah, I think so too, y'all. I'm wondering if Omar Plummer shows up. I have news for him. Because I have a playlist of things like that. So go check out my playlist. And it would probably be in my health playlist. But my experience overall is eat less and move more. Gia says I never heard that kind of name before. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. And I'm so glad So far, my son has been doing good in his first week of school. We're actually trying to get him registered for college right now in his senior year so he can do dual, I think it's called dual classes or something like that. So he can earn college credit while he's in high school. So hopefully we can clear that up by Monday. Can you define what racist is, Vikas? I'm curious to know. Hello, Avery. Oh, so that makes somebody racist when you make fun of someone's name? I never heard that before. Well, they're not online. Apparently, I don't even know how it works, Mowbreeze, but he's taking English 101 at school as his English class, and then he has a college math class. Maybe it is online, but he takes it here at his school, which is nice because they didn't do that when I was in college. When I was in high school. So when I was in high school, I had to drive to the college to earn my credit. Like during the summer, I would go while I was in high school, and I started taking my college classes then. Vikas. So maybe that's how I should pronounce it. All right, Vikas, thank you. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm called racist, but people have a different definition, I guess, of what racist is. I don't know. No, you haven't, Gia. That's why I asked him what was the definition. Yes, he's getting a head start. He says he's gonna keep up with his grades this year. Well, he's always done good when he focuses and when he applies himself. But then he used to procrastinate and wait for the last minute, or even when things are considered late, that's when he would turn in his work. But this year he says he's going to turn everything in on time. I guess the honors kids are the ones who are taking the college classes. So I was looking at my calendar. This Friday well tomorrow. Today is Friday Eve. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks since I went to the movie theater, so I'm hoping to get to the movie theater this weekend and go every 2 weeks. Jermaine, hello, hello. How are you? How's it going? Gia, I wouldn't worry about what people say, especially if it's negativity. Don't worry about it. Jermaine is doing good. Maurice, how is the weather now? Or Mo Breeze, how is the weather now where you're at? Is it still raining? All right, bye, Jermaine. That's nice of him to say he's got to go. Okay, nobody answered this question, so let me put that away. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so glad it's gonna be Friday. Tomorrow. Friday. Well, today I was bored at work, but I had a lot of traffic in my office because there was contractors, I guess, who were coming. Like there was a landscapers there and they kept coming in and out to talk to me because apparently there was 4 leaks that they found, and thankfully they fixed it. And then the plumber came and he couldn't get into the unit, so I had to help him out. And so I didn't go live from work today, but I knew that I took a book today and I started to read a book at work. Yeah, there's lots of saguaro cactus. Let me show you. I think I have a picture. Hold on. Where is it? Never mind. Oh. I don't have the saguaro cactus on here. I thought I did. Let me show you a picture that I actually took. I'll show you the saguaros. When was that? Right here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, let me turn this off. Can you see? This is a picture I took of the saguaro cactus. So yeah, I went out for a ride out in the desert and I took that picture. Oh, it was hot and humid. Oh, I don't mind being hot, but I definitely don't like being humid. I thought I had this for my background. I'm going to save it so that I can use it as a background on another live. Mm-hmm. They're tall. They're, I don't know, they're not really big, but they do grow tall. And their arms, they do grow arms like that too. I'm calling it an arm. And whenever they get really old, or I don't know, somehow their arms start to fall. I'll tell you what, I don't really like cactus at all. I know some people enjoy cactus and plants and all that. I don't like cactus. One of my homes that I owned, I had a nopal cactus in front of my yard. I don't know if I probably could have just taken it completely out, but probably every 2 months we had to go out and trim it because it would grow so many of those. I don't even know what you call them. It grew fast. So we had to go out there and trim it like every 2 months. Rattlesnakes are common over here too. Although I will say it's been a while, thankfully, many years since I've come across a rattlesnake. When you go into the desert, you'll definitely run into a rattlesnake. You have to be really careful out there. It was about 10 years ago. I took a drive out of state, and when we came back, this was like the month of October. It was really late at night, and it was dark. We were going through mountains here in Arizona, and you could hear so many rattlesnakes all around. I was like, oh my goodness. It was kind of scary because it's dark. You really can't see them, but you could hear them. Yes, you can eat cactus. The nopal, which you spell it Nopal, is very popular, I think, in Mexican dishes. You can cut it up for salad. You can cut it up to, what else? My mom used to make like red chili. Any kind of meat with the cactus mixed together, she would make that. Some people, which I don't eat it this way, but actually have it like a steak almost and make a taco or a burrito. And also the little flower that grows on that nopal. It's like a little red, I think you call it tuna. I don't know. People eat those, and I want to say you can make jelly jam out of it. There's a lot of ways, I suppose, to eat it. I really don't like the cactus though. I don't like to eat it either. The only time I eat it actually is when it's in red chili. Because then you kind of really can't taste it. It just blends right in. Uh, it's hot. Well, we have both. Right now, I would say it's always hot, no matter if it's morning, noon, night. But there's a time like during the spring and fall where the mornings are cold, the afternoon is hot, the night is cold. And then in the winter months, it's a nice cool temperature, at least where I live. And there's parts in Arizona that have snow, so of course they're going to be cold. It just depends your location in Arizona. Hey Arnold. Oh goodness. You know what? I'm afraid to look at my electric bill this time around. I'm sure it's going to be up there. Are there any states that do not have an AC unit? Do you know what I mean? Are there places who do not have AC? I cannot imagine being without one. Whoever invented that, they're really genius for inventing the AC unit. Now, in my car, you know, in the front, there's the two vents on the outside, and then there's two vents in the center. So one of my center vents does not have air. It's kind of weird how the others do, but that one doesn't. And I'm not going to fix it until I go back to a full-time job. Gia, I don't know. My last bill I probably paid last month $120. Again, it's going to vary wherever you live based on who your power company is. There's a lot of power companies here in just alone in the city where I live at. Oh no, it's monthly, every month. Some places also pay as you go. I've never been on that plan. That's what I do too, Mowbreeze. If it's not in use, it gets completely unplugged. Yeah, to try to save on the cost. Nice. Well, I don't go to that extreme, but I know what you're talking about, Mowbreeze. In my kitchen, the only thing plugged in right now is a stove, the microwave, and the refrigerator. My washer and dryer stay plugged in. I wonder if I should start unplugging them, because really I only use my washer and dryer once a week. Look at Lively. 90 degrees is his cutoff. Mine was 80. Mine is 80 Lively cuts. It depends where you live at, Gia. Hello, Robert. And I guess it kind of depends on the size of your house. For instance, some people have 2 AC units because their house is big. So I cannot even imagine what their bill is like. Thankfully, even though I feel like I have a fairly big house, it only runs off of 1 AC unit. As a single person, I would never go into a house with 2 AC units. But I guess you could really control if you want both ACs on or not. Gia, oh, okay. So it's not that hot where you live at, Gia? That sounds like my dad, Gia. My dad has an AC unit, but he doesn't turn it on. He has a fan or something. Yeah, my dad is interesting. He thinks everything is expensive. And he will say it very loudly wherever we're at. Robert, my day was great. It was good. One, your dad is cheap too. uh, My dad has always been like that, ever since I was a little kid. I remember. Okay. I grew up with I think an air cooler also. And then we had an AC unit. When did we go to an AC unit? Probably when I was about 14, 15. How was your day, Robert? Did I ask you? I do know that if you have a first level, it can stay pretty cool. Heat definitely rises, so the second level gets hotter. That's so true. Isn't it? Heat does rise. No says I approve that message. That makes sense for a hot air balloon, which used to be on my bucket list. But I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, a hot air balloon had an accident where in my area, I was like, nope, not doing that. I thought those were safe. So cars have a lot of accidents. You're right. And it's really ridiculous. It feels like, it doesn't feel. It is like the car accidents has risen, the percentage. I already have that experience too. No. My child had an accident in my car last year. Oh no, I was not happy. You ever change a diaper? I'd rather fall out of a hot air balloon. What kind of a diaper? An adult diaper or a child's diaper? Hello, Cruz. I'm just going to call you Cruz. No. Newborns have such a precious smell to them. Well, at least the newborns I've been around. They smell so good. They're so soft. They're so cute. Like their hair is just so soft when you touch their hair. They look like little aliens. I mean, some babies are cuter than others. I will say that. They're usually, some of them have their heads shaped like a cone. Some of them have really big eyes. Some of them have wrinkly skin. No said it would be rude. Does Arizona have aliens? I'm sure there are real aliens. I've never seen one, but I'm sure they're out there. I do think aliens exist. Okay, I have a book. I don't have it right here, but it's supposed to talk about aliens back in the Bible times. I just need to read it. I need to get serious and just read it. You don't think they're in Arizona? Okay, so my nephew, he said he likes to take pictures, he likes to look at the sky, and he showed me a video where there was something in the air that was going really fast that he captured here in Arizona. I was like, wow. What a coincidence that he was recording at that time. He's always liked, ever since he was a little kid, he's always liked to look at the moon and the stars in the sky. And this was actually in the daytime, though. It wasn't nighttime. And he captured it. But no, aren't you in California? Sometimes I wonder, because I have watched the documentaries of people who said they were abducted by aliens. Sometimes I wonder, what would I do if that happened to me? I guess I wouldn't have a choice. All right, no. Gee, I've never seen an alien at all. Anywhere. But on TV, in documentaries or whatever. I think I would be totally freaked out if I did see one. I would totally freak out. Yeah, somehow they're very advanced. I would imagine they're highly advanced because of the UFOs that they drive. Very intelligent. Maybe we're like little ants to them. Get it right in the spaceship. The aliens wouldn't want to abduct. They would say, I'm too weird. Send him back. Oh, lively kid. I'm sure they wouldn't. Maybe that would make you more interesting. If you think you're really weird, maybe they think you're interesting. Paul the movie. I think I did. And I want to say I went to the movie theater to watch it. Yeah, if there's a Christian movie at the movie theater, I have almost always gone to watch it. If it is, I do watch them on Netflix if those kinds of shows show up. Oh, I was thinking of Paul the Apostle. Then no, I have not seen that movie. Why does that sound like... Let me look at it. I probably haven't watched it then. So you're saying that's like an alien movie? Okay, if you give me a super chat, I might sing. It's a comedy. Let me Google it right now. Paul movie. I'm looking at the thing on Googled it and I have not seen it. Hey, Lady Sky. I do know that song. Lady Sky, are you doing better today? Well, guess what? I'm not sad, but it did catch my attention, but Hulk Hogan, he died today. So, I was kind of shocked. Let me find a picture. I guess there's this picture that somebody already put together. Can you see that? Someone already put this picture together. And so my brother sent it to me. Yep, he was a true American, I will say that. I'm glad you're doing all right, Lady Sky. Yes. The Ultimate Warrior used to be one of my favorites. Oh, wow, Lady Sky. I knew he was 71, but I didn't know his birthday would have been next month. Yes, may he rest in peace. We were just talking about him on my live stream the other night. Yes, I remember Stone Cold Steve Austin. when he would go out with his beer. Yep, when it's time to go, time to go. Yes, it was. First, it started with Ozzy Osbourne, didn't it? Or was it the other guy first? Jamal or something like that? I don't know his name. And then Hulk Hogan. What a week it was, right? Yeah, I grew up watching wrestling because my dad, my dad was a big wrestling fan, and my great grandmother was a big wrestling fan. So I grew up watching wrestling. Yep, there you go, lady. Hello, Luke. I grew up watching The Cosby Show too. WCW. How fun! Your dad took you to a wrestling show? I remember my mom and dad took my great grandmother. They would take her to the wrestling matches back then, like a long time ago. And then I went to two of, I want to say it was WWE in my early 20s. I went to two of their shows or events. Anybody else go to a show? A year ago. Oh, goodness. No. I think they also came, they may have been at the county fair a few times. Okay, you went in the early 90s. I don't know what was, I don't know why I was so fascinated with them, the wrestlers. It was entertainment, that's for sure. I don't, I think my dad still watches it, but I haven't watched wrestling in so many years. I remember my brother's son, he was a wrestling fan, and he had all kinds of the wrestling figurines. Hey, Gun Show, how's it going? I'm glad you're doing good. Do you work like a, what shift do you work, Gun Show? Oh yeah, they had cable. Oh my goodness. I remember those days before there was a remote. I remember us kids were the remote for my dad. He'd be like, I want to watch this channel. So we'd have to go change the channel. It was the box. Okay. It was like this long box, and then the channel, if I remember correctly, you just move it. Depends on the job, but I'm a project manager in the chemical plants. Interesting. That does sound interesting. Pliers to change the channel. So the button thingy came off. Or was it, I kind of remember pliers too. I'm going to have to ask my brother. Because I know we had a TV that sat on the ground, on the floor. Yeah, on the floor. And I want to say we had to use pliers. Oh goodness, y'all. When you say travel, do you travel by vehicle or on a plane? I miss the times where there was no cell phones, no internet, and only 5 channels in total to watch. I know, right? Those were the days where life was simple, when the family all really, you only had one TV, right? Did you only have one TV in your household? No. So there was definitely family time. And now it's like everyone has their own device, their own TV. So there's really no more family time. Unless you really, really, really enforce it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to connect, or else my phone is going to die here. Let me see if I can get it to charge. The world just isn't safe anymore to let your kids go outside unless you supervise them. No, I can't. Well, I can with power, with electricity. Oh, that's good. No. Well, when I was growing up, I stayed home. But my brothers, they used to go out riding their bikes with their friends, but they had to be home by before, the sun was down completely. Um, I didn't go out. I don't think I was allowed to. And with my son, I would encourage him to go out, and I would actually take him to the park, or, you know, he'd have a friend over, or he'd go to his friend's house, but they were always supervised. You were a bad kid? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad you got it together at a fairly young age. Because there are some adults who still don't have it together. I am really thankful though that my son he doesn't um he doesn't really go out. He's home playing his games, or he might hang out with some friends every now and then, but for the most part I don't really have to worry about him. You don't think we'll ever truly have it together? Yeah, there's always something that we might be missing or might be working on. I didn't drink my water today like I should have. All right, y'all, it's almost 9. I do need water. I need water, or else I'm very thirsty when I don't drink my water. But yeah, it's about 9 o'clock here. I think I'm going to put my eyeglass collection away. What is making noise in here? Oh, it's little screws from eyeglasses that are moving around in here. Yep, I have to stay hydrated. No, if you get too dehydrated here in this hot sun, you'll get a heat stroke. I remember my brother had one. So it's very important to drink water. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up, get myself ready for bed. You can't get a heat stroke. No, no. Well, when my brother had a heat stroke, he was working pretty hard out in the sun. I think it might be common also, like in football players. You're too hot for the heat. All right. I think you're being comical there. Y'all, thanks for hanging out. I send you peace and know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed night or day, whatever it is. I'll see you next time.